I know that you know this already, but this is just a reminder for you and for me. The only person who has to choose you is you. Hey guys, happy Friday. Welcome back to Fearless Fridays. Today is Friday, September 13th. This is episode 39 of Fearless Fridays. And as always, I welcome you back to the show, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube or IGTV. Thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time, welcome to the show. Hop on over to YouTube and you can see 38 other episodes that you can binge on. And if you are a return watcher, thank you for returning. So listen, this is something that I was reminded of earlier this week, and it's something that I have to constantly remind myself of, especially as an actor. But what that is what I said earlier. The only person who has to choose you is you. I think specifically for actors, and I'm sure that this goes for so many other walks of life, but specifically for actors, because I am an actor, I know what it's like to have to wait. You're waiting for someone to call you for an audition. You're waiting for someone to call you with a callback. You're waiting to find out if you got the job. You're waiting to find out if you got pinned, or all of these things. And even if you're not actively waiting, you are looking for the next time that's going to happen. You're looking for the next time when someone is going to pick you or choose you or decide that you're worthy or decide that you're good enough. And I was reminded earlier this week, as I was in the process of creating my own work, that the only person who has to choose me is me. I have the power to put myself out into the world the way I want to be seen. I have the power to say, yes, I will do that. No, I won't do that, for any number of reasons. I have the power. I have the power to choose myself and decide how I want to be seen, how I want to put myself out in the world, what I want to do. If something's not working, I have the power to make a change. If something is working, I have the power to say, okay, yeah, let's do more of that. But all at the end of the day, at the bottom line is I have the power to choose myself. And that's what I want to remind you of this week. You have the power to choose yourself. I think a lot of times we get caught up in the fear of what other people are going to say, or how we're going to be, how our actions are going to be interpreted if we decide to forget about everybody else and do what we want to do. Choose ourselves, choose our own story, choose our own lives, and put ourselves out into the world the way we want to be seen, and do the things that are on our heart and in our minds to do. There's so much fear surrounding that, because we're wondering, well, what are people going to say? Or we're waiting for the powers that be, the gatekeepers, so to speak, to say to us that our idea is good enough or that we're good enough. And so because of that fear of needing approval, that fear of not getting the approval that we feel we need, we allow that fear to stop us from choosing ourselves. We allow that fear to stop us from putting ourselves out into the world the way we want to be seen. We allow that fear to stop us from doing the work, doing the kind of work that we want to do, doing the kind of work that's close to our hearts, doing the kind of work that we feel we're meant to do. And we stop choosing ourselves, and we start waiting for other people to choose us. The only person who has to choose you is you. If God gave you an idea, He gave you a vision, you have an idea for something you want to do, you have something that's been close to your heart for a long time, and you just want to see it happen, you don't have to wait for anybody else to say, yeah, that one, that's the one we want. That one's good enough. Her, she's the one, she's good enough. You don't have to wait for that. You can say, you know what? I'm good enough. I have a voice. I have a story to tell. I have a business that I want to start. I have a book that I want to write. I have the world that I want to see. I have the kind of life that I want to live, and I choose me. And I stop waiting for other people to choose me. I stop waiting for other people to pick me. I stop waiting for other people to tell me that my idea or that my vision is good enough, or that I'm worthy or worth it. I stop waiting for other people to choose me, and I decide to choose me. And that means I put my work out there the way I want to be seen. I do the thing that's close to my heart. I start the business. I start the nonprofit. I write the book. I write the TV show. I shoot the movie. I travel the world. I pick the friend. I pick the new bae. I pick the new boo. I pick, the spouse. I choose me. I choose me. I say that I'm good enough. I say that I'm worthy enough. I don't have to wait for anybody else. I don't have to wait for anybody else's approval. I don't have to wait for anybody to call me. I don't have to wait for anybody to choose me. I don't have to wait. And that's what I want to remind you of this week. You do not have to wait for anybody else to choose you. You don't have to wait for anybody else to pick you. You don't have to wait for anybody else to say you're good enough. You don't have to wait for anybody else to say you're worthy. If you believe those things about yourself, then get to work doing the thing that you want to do. Get to work doing the thing that you want to do. Choose yourself and get to work doing the thing that you want to do. And don't allow the fear of the gatekeepers or the powers that be, don't allow the fear of them not seeing your worth, of them not seeing the importance of what you're doing. Don't allow that to hold you back. Propel through that. Choose yourself. You have the power, you have the right, you have the ability, you have the gifts, you have the vision, you have the plan, you have the purpose. Choose yourself. That's it. That's it. I hope that helped you. I hope that blessed you. I hope that gave you something that you needed. As always, I thank you for watching, and I thank you for sharing, for all of those who have commented or who have subscribed on YouTube. I appreciate that. If you are interested in more content like this, if you are interested in more encouragement when it comes to fearlessness, come on over to Facebook and join the Fearless Living Society. I am the creator of that group, of that page, and it's just a bunch of people who, want to live fearlessly, want to figure out how to live fearlessly, want to get to the next level in their lives, want to get to the next goal, and want to do that without allowing fear to stop them. And that's what happens in that group. It's a lot of encouragement in that direction. So come on over to Facebook, join the Fearless Living Society. As always, you can subscribe to this show on YouTube. You can watch on IGTV. You can watch on Facebook as well. As always, fear is stupid. Get out in the world. Live, love, go, do, be, choose yourself. Happy Friday. I'll talk to you next week.